Lisa, Lisa Simpson, she makes videos on YouTube. Lisa Simpson, she makes videos on YouTube. Yeah.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Becca, and I'd like to discuss a current event that affects my life. I live in the great state of chaos. I mean Michigan. Now, I'm not originally from Michigan, so I might not fully understand how this whole situation happened. I might not understand the whole history that's led up to Michigan's economy being in the condition that it is. But inevitably this affects my life, and I have to care. What am I talking about, you might be asking yourself? Well, the state of Michigan is shutting down. That's right. Michigan is shutting down. What the does that mean? Has anyone ever heard of this? Has anybody ever heard of a state government shutting down? Now, when I first heard that Michigan might possibly shut down, I honestly laughed and I chalked it up to sensationalized news media. I didn't take it seriously at all. And I figured at the worst, it was some empty threat made by our governor, Jennifer Granholm, to the legislators to get their asses in gear to finalize the state budget. That's really the holdup, is the state budget. We have a huge deficit in Michigan, and the budget that has been proposed would put us more in debt. I think we're in like $40 billion in debt right now. And the current proposed budget, would put it over a $1.5 billion more in debt. Don't quote me on those numbers though, but other statistics coming. Well, tonight I stand on the cusp of a new Michigan. A Michigan that will have every single state police post closed. One that will not pay Medicare providers for treating Medicare patients. One that will no longer renew its driver's licenses or issue new titles for cars. One that will no longer sell alcohol to its residents. One that has no highway rest areas or welcome centers. One that no longer has an OSHA office, which is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, which protects workers at work. Let's see. One without state parks or campgrounds. It'll be a Michigan that has no state lottery, one that stops issuing tax stamps for cigarettes, and also one that may end up closing schools if the shutdown lasts longer than 16 days, and if the shutdown lasts longer than 3 weeks, might cause the closure of state universities as well. It'll be a Michigan that won't take new applications for daycare assistance, for welfare, for new businesses. Do I really need to continue? According to the Associated Press, 35,000 of Michigan's 53,000 state employees will be barred from working, and that all state services except those needed to protect health and safety will cease on Monday, October 1st, 2007. Rock on, Michigan. Rock on. Michigan already happens to have the highest unemployment rate of all 50 states. And for July, it was 7.2%, and from August, it was 7.4%. So the situation is getting worse month by month. These statistics are according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. As I stated in the beginning of this video, I'm not from Michigan, and hopefully I won't have to call it home much longer. No offense to the people who live here, because the people who live here are great. Well, except when they're driving. Okay, so a quick update, because I just watched the 10 o'clock news. Basically that they're still in discussions, but that a midnight conclusion is no longer possible. The only thing that they've approved is an increase in the state sales tax, which will now be 6%. And so far, the process of shutting the state government down is underway. All state parks were evacuated at 8 p.m. tonight. Go Michigan, I guess. It's just a mess. It's just a mess.